Maybe it's a bad idea.
Maybe.
But and the reason he left this message because I was at Bill Burr.
Right.
And he's like, and I did a thing where I'm like, hey, I'm at Bill Burr. What's better than being at Bill Burr at the front row?
Mm.
And that was amazing. Did you know I was at the front row?
I did. I heard that he had like a lot of lint and dog hair and stuff on his clothes.
He looked like a mouse. He looked like a mouse.
Really funny. I like that.
Did you see me at the front row?
I saw a picture that Tara said you were visible in, but I was zooming and kind of like squinting and stuff. I just saw some blurred out faces.
It was the most amazing thing I ever seen in my entire life because I'm like awestruck with this guy. Like he's my favorite man, right?
Really? Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Okay.
Because he's unbelievable.
Yeah, people like him.
Well, you're not paying attention if you don't. And he was so I got row 1, seat 25, and I'm right here, okay? Right. Bill Burr's right there. Are you yawning? Am I keeping you up right now?
I love Bill Burr. Keep going, please.
He's right in front of me. Like if you couldn't pick a better seat, I had the best seat.
Yeah.
352,000 people behind me.
But you weren't allowed to drink in the seats?
No, we were. No, we drank.
Oh, but somebody told you weren't allowed to drink.
Yeah, at first, but we drank our faces off. And when he's talking, he was looking at me.
Did you guys connect? Was there
his eyes were straight on my eyes.
Do you think he transferred?
And I'm like, because he's saying his bits. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. And I even pointed to my companion that I went with. I went like this, and because he was talking to me. He's like, you ever have this happen to you? And I went, oh yeah, well, I sure did. Because he's looking right at me. It was so bizarre.
That is weird.
It was so weird, but it was so great.
That is great.
And then he starts talking about Bob Saget. Remember Bob Saget? He died.
Of course, I know all about Bob Saget.
And he goes, his bit is something like he just took mushrooms and then he found out Bob Saget died. And then Bill Burr. And then Tara goes, I'm like, that's weird. I'll leave that one alone.
To laugh.
And then he's saying, and I got worried. I got worried because I had taken so much mushrooms. And then Bill Burr almost starts crying. He breaks up. He catches himself.
On stage?
On stage.
While telling
on
you
stage.
this?
Yeah. He's in tears.
Okay.
The tear is about to burst out.
This doesn't sound like a very funny show.
No, he was talking about Bob Saget, but he got teared up.
Right. Okay.
And everybody appreciated it.
Okay.
Except for Tara, because she went, she kept on laughing.
Right. That's weird.
And I turned to her and I whispered in her ear, I said, this is not the time to be laughing, okay? Do you not know what's going on right now?
But okay.
And she's like, oh, okay. She didn't realize it. We talked about it after.
Yeah.
You could talk after this podcast.
I'll be asking her about it.
And she is the only one cackling.
Yeah.
We're in the front row.
Right.
He hears it.
It's like a somber moment in the show, right?
And she's laughing her ass off. Jeez. I'm like, no.
No, this isn't the funny time.
No, it's not the funny time.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time. I like a more self-deprecating comic. I like somebody...
Oh. What do you mean?
I like somebody a little bit... I like somebody kind of who's makes fun of how stupid they are. That's my favorite.
He does it all the time.
Oh, no. Well, I don't think he does. I think he's very... Well, he's just not my cup of tea. I like a Nate Bargatze. I think he's the funniest guy.
Who's that? Did you ever play it here at the lake, Nate?
Oh, probably. And you probably sat there and said, "Why is that funny? Why is that funny? Why is that funny?" I think you did end up laughing. He has a pretty good. He has some pretty good bits.
Make myself laugh.
He's pretty good. He's like a Southern guy who makes fun of how stupid he is, and he's actually amazing because he never swears, which I don't think it's that easy to be a funny, clean comic, but he is. He's the best.
No, how do you not swear?
He's
That's
the best.
A gift.
if you can be a comic without swearing and still,
it's a gift.
Yeah. Well, and he's amazing. He's one of the best. I'd say he's right up there with Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis. Oh. You don't like Shane?
No, I like him. I like the guy. I mean, I'm a fan of the guy, but I don't know. Like, would you pay big money to see Shane Gillis?
Oh, yeah, over Bill Burr, I would.
Oh, God, Bill Burr is like the GOAT, though. He's the GOAT of comedy right now.
It's a little slapstick.
Him and Sebastian.
Yeah.
No, it's slapped. What? Have you seen his Oprah bit?
I don't know. He's just so yelling all the time, isn't he? Is that right?
No. Don't they all yell, though?
I don't like that. I don't like the yellers.
You actually look really good right now.
Thank you so much. I don't know what it is. Could be the...
That's weird.
It is weird. It's unusual. It doesn't usually work out.
If you enjoyed that short bag of dicks, you can watch the full episode right here.
What's that?